Hey guys, welcome back to Reviews and How-Tos. I'm Tyler. Today I'm going to be checking out this 2-in-1 air purifier and air circulator combo. It's pretty cool right there, bit of a mouthful. And Aroeve did send this to us for us to check out. Now, I've had this, been running it for a few days now. I reviewed a lot of these air purifiers like this. This is one of the biggest ones that I have reviewed, and it's the only one that I reviewed that has this cool little circulator fan up here, which is really neat. It goes left, right. You can also have it go up, down, things like that. Has a light here on the back too, so a lot of different functions with this, in addition to the air purifier. So let's go over it, check it all out, and see how well it works. So this is it right here. Pretty simple, easy to use. You got your controls here on the front. This is also Wi-Fi enabled or Bluetooth. You can connect it either way and then control it with the app, which is the Smart Life app. It's available on Google Play and the Apple Store. So yeah, you download it there and connect it to this. Super easy to do that. You just download it, and whenever you have that app downloaded, you'll come on here and you will push this little button down here in the bottom left. Sort of looks like an app type button on there. Hold it down for 3 seconds and then it'll automatically show up in that app. And then you just add it, put in your Wi-Fi details, stuff like that, and you'll be good to go. And then you can control everything either that way or control everything, you know, the old-fashioned way with your fingers if you would like to. But yeah, multiple different speeds on this. You have a low speed, a high speed, and then a turbo speed that you can turn this up to. As far as everything here on the back, you do have a little sensor on here because it does have an automatic mode, so it will automatically sense whenever the particulate matters in the air are going too high, and it'll increase that speed on the fan in regards to the fan for the air purifier. That is one of the only drawbacks that I have noticed with this, is there's not a way to, you know, have a speed set on the air purifier and then a different speed set on the fan up here. They're both going to be running at the same speed, whether that be, you know, low or turbo. They're both going to be running at the same speed. How to change out the filter here on the back, really easy, simple to do. It's got a little pull tab on here so that you can easily pull it out, because it does fit in there nice and snug like that. There we go, and it does automatically turn it off whenever that filter is removed. You have like a little pre-filter on here that is washable, so that's super cool. And this thing, really easy, just pops off like that. When you first get it, that won't be on, but let me show you. All I gotta do is put it on here. It's a little Velcro thing, and then you're good to go. And then all you have to do to reinstall it is just push it in there, and then that lights back up, and it is good to go. This thing here just fit in the base right there, and then it has like a little magnetic thing here. And then, like I said, here's your sensor for your air purification. And then one more thing up here, it does have a little thing so that you could add in some essential oils. All you need to do is add in a few drops in there, and then it does come with a few extra pads in case you want to change up those smells, stuff like that. And then there are a few extra screws in here, I guess in case you lose a screw. But whenever you're cleaning this, there's one screw that you have to remove up there in order to get to the blades and clean them. So they send you, I believe it's 3 extra screws that are in here. 1, 2, 3 extra screws. So even if you're a little bit clumsy and you accidentally drop those, no big worries, because they send you the extra screws. So that is really cool how you can clean this. I have actually a fan that's very similar to this, and you clean it the same way. One screw that pops out, you rotate the grill counterclockwise. There's a retainer clip on there. The blades come out, you wash them off, you wipe down the inside of this, you put it back on, you put this back on, turn it clockwise, put that screw back in there, and you're good to go. You can do that in like 5 minutes. Super, super easy to do with these fans. I really like the way that that's set up, how you can get in there and just easily clean that all up instead of, you know, trying to figure out how to clean those blades inside there without being able to have access to those. So that's pretty much everything right there. Like I said, you got the buttons here up front, but I'm gonna go ahead and just pull up the app so that you guys can more easily see it. And then we're also going to do a test on this automatic thing here. I do have a little like smoke detector test thing right here. So it should introduce some particulates into that so that we can see how that auto function works on this. So like I said, it is the Smart Life app. So we've got it pulled up right here. It's currently off because I pulled that filter out. So it did turn off. So all I have to do is switch it back on. And then boom, right there we go. It is operating once again. Some of the other functions that we have on here, we have the mode on here, which we're currently on auto. And then there is an eco mode, which what eco mode does is pretty much, like I said, the sensor here in the back, if it senses good quality air for at least 30 minutes, it turns off everything completely. And then if the air starts to get bad again, it'll turn it back on. So good air completely turns off. Another mode on here is you can just run the fan. So now we're running the fan and the fan only, not the purification system. One other thing on here is you can just run the air purifier and not the fan. And then the last one on here, air purifier and fan together. And then we'll go ahead and go back to auto. And then for your speeds on here, you can have low, high, a turbo, and then a sleep. That sleep speed, just gonna turn it down really low, and it's gonna continue running really low. It's not gonna turn off like the eco mode does or anything like that. So that's about the only difference between, one of the big differences between eco and sleep. All right, then you have a whole bunch of different settings on here. You can do your child lock. You can turn this light off and on, this big light that's on here in the back. So we turn it on, you can see that light is shining. Some other things that you can do with this light is you can go down here to your light mode and you can change it from a constant brightness to like a breathe brightness. So the light can either be on all the time or you can have it breathing to where it's, going back and forth, or not back and forth, but just, like lighter and brighter. I think I can go ahead and do that. You should be able to see that. I'm not sure if you can see that really well, but there you go, right there. And then let's see, you can do a countdown. Calls it a countdown. It's basically a timer is what it is. You can reset your filter on here. It does have a purple light, which is a UV light. So UV light lights up inside this, does a little bit of extra sterilization. I accidentally pushed a button on there on the front. And then you can change this oscillation angle. Currently we have it on 90, but you can go to 60 degrees also, and then it doesn't oscillate as much. And then, like I said, we have the breathe, the light brightness that we're down there, and then the screen brightness, we can change it from 100 all the way down to 25. And then also if you put it on that sleep mode, it will turn off completely. And then they have a market button on here to where you can go and buy like some supplies for this. The filters, that disposable filter, and then you also have the clean filter, the one that you can clean. And then you also have those little things there in the back that you can put your aromatherapy, essential oil, stuff like that. You can buy some extra ones of those. And then last but not least, you have a schedule on here. So if you want this to run only at night or only during the day or whatever weird funky schedule you want, you can add tons of different schedules on here and have it go pretty much however you want it to go. It's yours, you run it how you want it. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as everything on it. And then the one last thing here that I did want to show you was that automatic on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and use our fake smoke here, spray a little bit around this and see how well it works. All right, so right away, you can see that number bumping up all the way to 389, 418 is what I'm seeing on my app. You should be able to see the same thing there up front, 419. And then that bumps up really fast. It's on like the turbo speed right now, and it's already got it cleared out, and we are back down to good air quality at a 7. So, like I said, works really well, really cool. I know that's just a small little test right there, but I just want to show you how well it works. But like I said, we've had this running in the house, and I think it does a fantastic job. Locked it away in a room, and the numbers in there were just a little high. Our air in our house is pretty clean because, like I said, I review a lot of these. But it took care of that room really fast. Did a great job. Overall, I think it's neat, especially with, how it oscillates and turns and all that stuff. So, gotta highly recommend this one. So go ahead and check it out.